Okay, so you managed to get a bit of food, a bit of wine, and a bit of rest. So I'd say it's been about 2 hours since you escaped, since you've come down from the hill and you've got yourself into this tower. So as per Ninjas and Super Spies rules, you'll have made 5 SDC per hour that you've not been sort of actively in combat and messing about. And I'd say with the bit of rest you've had here and, you've not been fighting and running battle. So get yourselves, if you need it, 10 SDC. That includes you, Jose Diego, because as you leveled up, you picked a skill that gave you SDC. However, you do still have hit point damage, so you will suffer the results of that. You've got a head injury, which will give you -5% to all of your skills and -2 to speed. And you're battered and bruised, which is another -2 to speed and -1 to dodge.
Oh, Jesus.
But you're feeling a lot better, man, compared to what you felt like earlier.
Yeah, what the nurses have done for me as well was
that oily rag up the arse, whatever was on it, has done you some good, man. But much like in modern medicine, a suppository, the best painkillers are administered via the rectum quite often.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I've had that in my own experience.
Oh, very good. There you go. One for the propeller heads, man. Anyone following Jose Diego? A real life rectal experience.
Yeah. It was when the morphine wouldn't work, and they just shoved up a couple of diclofenac up my ass.
Yeah. And it works well.
I'm saying no more. But yeah, it did.
Very good. Right, okay. So, there's 2 hours at least there. The sun's gone down. It's dark. LaFrog, do you want to spend an hour, half an hour, 15 minutes? How long do you want to spend? I mean, obviously, if you get bull rushed and the doors get took off the hinges by a horde, then that's different. But how long would you like to spend?
Well, as long as these guys have spent healing, should we do an hour and then check in?
Okay, let's do an hour and we'll keep back and forth. So give us an hour of intelligence rolls.
Right. The first one I'm just.
Right, so half an hour. You've not really picked up anything.
That was me failing a real life intelligence roll. That was a land navigation roll to get.
Right, yeah. Don't worry about that. So
I'm up the stairs, look out the window, and it's confused me a bit. That so yeah.
Okay, so in the first half an hour, it's not that you've done a particularly bad job. It's just you've not learned anything. You can see these shambling things, feel no pain.
So I have got surveillance. Would that be a more appropriate skill?
Have a go at surveillance as well, then. In that first half hour, you're doing a bit of both, yeah.
Right, that's a bit better.
Right, so surveillance. So, okay, you pick up something here, a behaviour pattern of sorts. It's gone dark. And you note that there's a few people have run into the houses and shut the doors. But you can see that through cracks in the door or cracks in the windows or whatever, you're sort of looking, and at first it doesn't make any sense because it's not like they've put lights on, given that they've not got electricity, and they've not run in and instantly lit candles, so there's no light coming from inside the buildings. But the undead outside, it's as if you see them walking up to the windows, and wherever there's a gap, it's as if they can just see straight in. And the moaning begins, and then what you notice is when the moaning starts, every 30 seconds, the amount of undead surrounding the house doubles. So the house you were looking at, 5 zombies started pressing up against doors and windows. And it's like they're hungrily looking in and they're trying to bash through. But within 30 seconds, there's 10.
Oh, Jesus.
30 seconds later, there's 20. 30 seconds later, there's 40. And it doesn't get any greater in number than that because the doors and windows come off the hinges and you hear the screams.
Right.
Well, you don't hear the screams, but you're looking through, you can sort of imagine the screams as the horde just pours into the house.
And that looks like when they see someone in a house.
Yeah.
Right.
You spot someone who's been savaged. Give us another intelligence or surveillance roll.
I'll go with surveillance as it's. That was just slightly high, but no.
Okay, your surveillance. Yeah, you spotted someone who went down, and your idea was to see how long it takes the dead to rise. But you tried to look back, but the speed that the telescope seems to move with the magnified image, it's like you've overshot, undershot, you've lost them. So you look for another person who's about to be murdered.
Right, let me try using some intelligence. Oh no, I'm starting to drift off with my own thoughts. What was the name of that baker in my hometown?
Okay, so you've had a couple of hours. So that's another 2 hours. That's another 10 SDC for those that need it.
Oh, it's so easily done.
So I'm doing it to help you guys. If I figured this all out, you'd have got no hit points back. So
No, I know.
I'll just take my time up here.
Just try and work out how long we've got before we're likely to be overwhelmed. I mean, that's the intelligence that I would really like to know.
Yeah, I mean, that would be good to see if there's any kind of pattern of people coming towards us.
Okay. Give us... Right. So as you're watching, you do see that it's gone pretty much from here to here to here. All of this in that area inside of those circles I've just dropped there. It's all gone very quiet.
All right.
You look out the other window to look over this area. Give me a quick intelligence and surveillance roll to see what you can spot here.
No intelligence.
The surveillance isn't looking great either.
I'm just doing a bit of mime up here. Let's see me mime. I look like I'm looking through the telescope.
Yeah.
It's exactly like a man looking through a telescope.
Well, as you're pretending to look through the telescope itself, you're focusing on the hill over here or something, you're not really seeing anything. But your other eye's slightly open, and you can see there's a shambling horde beginning to make its way mainly towards this bridge.
Yeah, let's hope
But it's quiet and it's dark.
And the rambling horde.
Right, I might come down and tell everyone they've got to stay as quiet as they can, stay away from the windows.
Okay, stay away from the windows.
Yeah, stay away from the windows and doors.
There's a lot of candles lit in here.
Snuff them out. A minimum amount of candles we need. But,
Snuff out the candles, stay away from the windows and the doors. Do you leave people on the ground floor or do you move them?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll say tree upstairs. Just the
Sounds like
burliest,
sensible stuff, man.
The burliest of men to guard the top of the stairs.
Okay, what about your main front doors that you were leaving open, like the hot gate? So you...
Still close them. I mean, why would you leave those open?
Yeah, let's close them. Well, what if survivors come in the night? Right, the burliest of men can come with me and guard the gates.
Okay.
I don't know. But if they find us and then there'll be 40 of them at the gates before we know it. I'm thinking just stay as quiet as we can.
Oh yeah, stay. We'll sat there in silence behind the door. But if the worst should happen, there's at least all the women and children and invalids are upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
and the frog and his.
Diego and Llewellyn, who were the two burliest men, because the rest look like learned men.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, go on,
They
then,
look
you
like
cows.
non-combat kind of men.
Mm.
Apart from your friend, the nobleman, Crixus, who fights with a cudgel and a short sword.
It's okay. Yeah. Do you proud, mate?
Okay, so you four stay downstairs. The dark, the inky black night. And yeah, after a you're down there for a good half an hour when you see a couple of people. A couple of people are walking straight towards where you are.
Are we? We're inside though, aren't we? Still.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm melding into the shadows.
Are they walking or shambling, man? Can we just perceive?
Walking.
I'm not looking so good, man.
No. Yeah, they look like they're walking today. So yeah, I'm gonna try and be perceptive. They definitely don't look unusual. They just look like normal.
Yeah, just a normal walk.
Yeah, let's just stay as quiet as we can.
Yeah. Wait for them to.
Yeah.
Okay, are you peeping through a gap in a door, a gap in a window? Are you stood in the open doorway? Are you how are you watching these two people?
I am gonna. Well, like I say, I'm gonna meld into the shadows, and I'm gonna try and watch them from the shadows somewhere. So I'm sort of prowling.
Well, outside.
Okay.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Outside. Yeah, kind of on the bridge. Yeah. Is that where we are?
Oh, I was thinking of being like inside, just having the doors open a crack, or if there's somewhere looking through the door, like a sort of peephole, like they have in the Prancing Pony.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do that. Just and then assess them if they're
I'm still
if
melding.
they start looking, showing intelligence, we let them in.
Okay.
If they start shouting, we shoot them.
Yeah,
there's something in the way they're walking that gives away that they've perceived something. It's like they were crossing the bridge, but not as if to come to the tower. They were just gonna walk across it as if they're going to the area of learning. But it's like where you're looking through the gap in the door like the Prancing Pony, you stood quite a bit back from it. You're fully in the darkness. I mean, it's damn dark. There's no way anyone could see you. Except these two seem to... The body language gives away that they've looked straight at you and they're now walking straight towards you.
No, that's not...
These are unholy people.
Yeah.
That's unusual. Especially considering, I'm supposed
Should we
to...
just take them down with some arrows? See how they react. Just fire over the head. If they stop and try and speak, then they're obviously.
No, I'm not sure. I think. I don't know. I should be more or less accessible to these people. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, they're not doing themselves any favors if they are just normal people.
They're certainly not.
Maybe we could. Right, we could open the doors, light a candle, and wave it at them. And if they sort of react and start running towards us, like a survivor would, then we let them in. If there's any moaning or weirdness, just pepper them with arrows.
So, as you go nearer to the door, it's like they stop for a split second and then they start making the way and you hear
What, coming from then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
little bastards.
Yeah. Should we kick the door open and...
I'm knocking some arrows.
All right. I'll crank up the crossbow.
Okay. Jose,
Yeah.
Llewellyn, LaFrog.
Apparently, I wanted to send the results of this roll to a turn tracker.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh.
But no valid token was selected, which is, bullshit.
We're going to have to learn what
Clicking
that
on it for
bloody means at some point.
Somebody rolled a 20 though.
Yeah, John.
They have. You've got a couple of moaners.
Right. I kick the door open and boom, like a medieval shotgun to the nearest moaner's head. So yeah, a cold shot for the head. If let's let me have a look where.
I like it. The head's a 17, remember?
Right, and +3 to strike. Dude, natural.
Marvellous.
Boom. Right, so what damage does a crossbow do? Let me have a look.
Have you got sniper?
No.
Okay.
Right, doesn't say. That's
Crossbows usually D8.
Right, cool. 4.
4, but that was to the head, wasn't it? Okay, cool. Very good. Jose.
I find my short bow. Is that neck brace taking away that temporary minus?
Yeah.
Right, I fire a shot.
Right.
Shots
Hits.
fired.
No damage. Nothing. Just carries on walking towards you, moaning. Llewellyn.
To do my snipe, do I have to take a round to?
Not at the beginning of the combat. You've seen them coming. To be honest, I'd argue that you're one shot, one hit.
Oh, really?
You've had a round to sort of, are these right or not? I mean, in future, you should say it really, but,
Cool.
they were walking towards you. I would argue that your character's instinct would be to have his crossbow ready, and he would be thinking, if anything goes wrong, I'm taking one of them's head clean off. So, given that you've had a round, how many attacks do you normally have in a round? 5?
Yeah.
Right, well, you've got a natural +5 added to this shot.
Oh.
And you've got sniper, haven't you?
Yeah.
And that's one shot, one hit, bang, gone.
Oh.
So one of them just gets a bolt straight through the skull. The other one's still moaning, and he's just walking. Not very fast, just walking straight towards you.
Whilst moaning.
Whilst moaning, back round to you guys.
Right, another bolt is loose through his head. The one that I've already hit, he's still alive, isn't he?
Yep.
Well, you know what I mean. Still.
The bolt from the blue.
Yeah, no, my concentration slipped again. It was John or Jeff or something. He made delicious.
He did. It was really good. What's that ham called, man? Is it Serrano ham or something?
All right.
Jambon.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the name of ham in French. So you want the jambon, man.
Very nice.
And
But
the
yeah,
bone
you're thinking about
jambon.
other things, LaFrog. Jose, what say
I
you?
fire. Shots fired.
Shots
Is
fired, digs into its body, doing nothing. Llewellyn.
So I won't be able to do one shot, one kill, but I will be able to do a snipe. Oh. It's gotta do
It's a
some
snipe shot. What did you roll there? What was your base roll? Oh, okay.
13.
It's a snipe shot. It hits the head. The head has now took 10 damage. I'm not sure that's enough yet to... No, it's not enough yet. It's carrying on walking towards you.
Shut up.
It's loud and echoey. Back round to you, LaFrog.
Yeah. A third bolt to his brain. I mean, that's what did I say was plus 3?
Plus 3, I think.
Yeah, so that's 14. So it won't hit the head.
Sticks in its body but does no damage. Jose. Diego.
Yeah, I shoot for the brain. Speak it loud and true. And there we go.
Beautiful. Right, crack. That head isn't sounding great. Llewellyn.
Yeah, it's another snipey shot to the brain. Boom.
What was your base roll? Right, okay. Right, 12. So, crack. You crack the skull, and that does appear to rock it. It makes it a twitcher for a minute or two. Not a minute or two. It makes it a twitcher for a second or two. That's 18.
Twitcher, eh?
Right, so what you can gather now is you'd be doing the human equivalent of hit point damage to it. The skull has broken, the shell, like an egg, has been pierced. Right, the beast now, it moves again, it moves forward. LaFrog, it's coming to, if you was to whip out your pike, you could take a step forward on this attack and bam, it's entered your melee range.
Oh, well, that sounds like a good idea. So let me just do that for you. An unnatural 20.
Nice. And what was that for? The head? The
head.
The head. Right. Blam. You pierce the head. You can see a piece of skull's been blown off by the bolt. The brain was exposed, and you just dig the pike into the tender brain.
Nice.
And splat. It drops like a sack of spuds. You pause for a second. No others are coming.
That's good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run out, and I'm the first one that I took out with me one shot, one hit, one kill. Going to run out and stomp on his head.
Yep, the head.
Give it a
splatters.
good stomping.
Nicely. What's your next move? Think fast.
Let's get in the doors and barricade them.
Getting doors, barricade, shut off. Right, so you've learned something else now. Give us an intelligence roll, the frog, to see if you can add to it, and then I'll tell you all what you've learned from that little encounter.
Right. Oh, it's actually good.
Right, you're putting it together here. You were stepped quite far back in pitch blackness. There's no light, but they seen you. Yeah. You think that you must be giving off some aura of life. It's like you're glowing in the dark. And you're thinking now, the ones that were looking at the cracks in the doors and the cracks, it's like if you don't cover every crack, it's like light is pouring out of the building for these things to see. So there's one thing you've learned. Second thing you've learned is going for the head works. It's not as good as decapitation. You damage the neck, the head comes off. When you attach the head directly, first you had to get through all of that SDC that's the skull.
Yeah.
And only once the brain was exposed could you pop it. So you're reckoning the head's a quick route to killing, but it's not as quick as. If you can get a decapitation and it looks like that's the preferred attack. The last thing that you've learned is if you can put them down, you don't know what the end time is yet. You've not worked that out, but you've put that thing down in between 10 and 15 seconds. If you can put them down within 10 or 15 seconds of the moan starting, it doesn't appear that more follow.
Right.
So you're developing some sort of zombie lore here. And it might be, I don't know if you want to sort of, is it a thing, given that you can all write, would it be an idea for your characters to at least leave instructions for others after you've moved on? Maybe not now, but you might want to consider, making a bit of an instructions book as to try and.
Yeah,
it depends. You might not stay in Rome forever, but wherever you go, you might want to give tip people off.
Yeah, if we've at least got a list of them, then we can, carry like a master copy and get people to copy it down when we meet them.
You could start writing a list of what you've learned and leaving it around, and if it saves a life, it depends on you as your characters as well.
We need to take it to the Pope and get our due acclaim.
Yeah.
So they're the things that you've learned. Now, what else you've learned? Well, it's not something you've learned. You know that your weapons aren't great. It's dark. You've learnt that probably trying to go out there and prowl in the dark.
That's a bit pointless if they can just see us glowing.
Yeah.
You'll glow.
Yeah. That's a shame. That's a waste of a good skill.
It is, but in the daytime, you're not sure if it would be different. You've not tried it. You've not seen how they behave in the day, so it's just something for you to consider. So, what are your moves? You barricaded in. You've closed the doors and the windows. Do you move upstairs with the others?
Yeah, we may as well.
Okay, so you move upstairs. It's time for you to put your heads together. What do you want to do? It's dangerous out there.
Let's go to sleep and get our hit points back.
That's a thought.
Sleep.
Think about how much SDC you'd get in an 8-hour kit, man.
A lot, man.
Mate, that's like 30 SDC.
Well, I'm all right for SDC.
Not even more, 40 SDC.
I need
Yep.
two. But yeah,
I'll volunteer to sort of keep watch at night because I'm looking okay, and then see if I can get a couple of power naps throughout the day. I'll be fine.
Okay, so you're just holding up here for the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
so that makes sense. It's a good
So-
place. And
People get their head down. You get a bit of a watch going on. I'm going to say you get yourself a nice 8 hours sleep until dawn breaks. Jose Diego, get yourself 4 hit points.
Oh, sweet.
And 40 SDC. Anyone else who was lacking SDC, you've probably been topped up.
Yep.
And the sun comes up. The beautiful, warm sun. And when you look out at the La Frog, if you want to get your spyglass and have a good look around, you notice that a lot of these freaks are still sort of walking around, but some have just lay down in doorways, or even lay down on the floor, or are they just dead? It seems that there's a lot of corpses littering the ground. You're not sure whether they're dead or what, but there's still quite a few of them that are just walking around. They're
They're just
walking around
man.
aimlessly.
Maybe we could do sort of some stealth kills here and just go around chopping the heads off the
sleeping ones.
the sleeping dead. We'll do some surveillance, see if I can get an idea.
Give us a surveillance.
I go to sleep in
It's not
bed.
looking
No.
great. Give us an intelligence.
No, I reckon you're going to end up thinking about my guy again.
Oh,
No, you resist.
yeah.
Oh, right, intelligence. I'll tell you what you have spotted. Amongst some of the ones shambling around, you spot some that seem to twitch a bit fast.
That's a bit. Oh, I look at that. What do I
You
think?
seem to do you pick one and follow it for a bit?
Yeah, I'll watch him down the street. Should do another surveillance to
Yeah.
this twitcher. No, I
He goes behind the building and you lose him, but the twitch has alarmed you a little. There was something less passive.
Mm.
Right, well, what do you guys reckon to sort of go and investigate in one of these lying down guys and see if we can,
Yeah, no, if you can find one that's not too far from the island.
yeah.
Okay. So,
Well, are we going back into University Island or the main island?
what you know, see
like it.
here,
Now.
right here,
Hmm.
there is one that's just lay down on the floor in the middle of the street.
Perfect, that one will do.
Yeah.
It's literally a couple of 100 yards.
Right, so if we go up to him, prowl up, and then make sure that he is actually, he's not just.
We'll just give him a poke.
Yeah. Well, he's not like a. Can we tell us something different? He's not like a corpse, just of a guy.
Well, this is the problem, isn't it? I'll tell you what, prowl up first and then we'll make the. What was that for?
I don't know. I just thought I'd roll a 20, a natural 20. Strike in the future combat.
Well, you can keep the 20 to strike its neck when you get there, I suppose.
Practiced it in my head.
Right, so you prowl, right? It's good prowl.
I'm feeling cocky. I thought I'd just do a normal prowl.
You do a normal prowl, and you get right up close.
Oh no, my prowl's not brilliant.
Now, the frog, your prowl's not great. Jose, your prowl's good. So, yeah, it's a corpse on the floor. Do you wait, or do you attack the neck?
I mean, should we give it a cursory prod first, and then if it stirs,
Give it a prod.
yeah,
Okay, you're gonna give it a prod.
yeah, I'll just give it a similar prod to what I gave my guy with the the butt of my pike.
Yep.
Quick jab to the sort of upper thigh area.
Okay, you give it a jab. And it doesn't appear to move. There's
Right.
just nothing.
Are we going to desecrate this corpse and chop up
We've not learned very much if we do. I mean, I don't know. Has it been mutilated? Has it been clawed?
Yes.
Is it breathing at all, or
Doesn't appear to be breathing. It appears to be stone dead.
Right, here's my thought. Shall we drag it into the compound, keep it, chain it up, keep it in the yard?
Give him a phone, tell him it's his auntie on the phone. Let's I'll keep my pike at its throat and you drag it into the complex.
Yeah.
And we'll start the experiment.
Well, we've got to keep it from moaning, man. That's the key thing.
Well, it appears to be dead, so it's not doing much moaning at the moment.
It's the waking it up by dragging it about would be fine.
Stuff something in its mouth or something. But I don't know whether that'll stop moaning.
I've got me a rapier pulled out and pointing at its eye so I can pop it in and whisk it.
Right, okay. So you've given it a prod,
Mm-hmm.
and literally, I thought it took a bit longer than this. It doesn't. You give it a prod, its eyes flash open.
It starts moaning.
That's not good.
I pop and whisk. Should roll initiative to see who gets to pop and whisk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, you're a quick whisker, man. Whisker away.
Yeah. Well, we did say we keep that 20.
You can have that 20 you rolled it. The head comes off. Right, so it seems that if they can't find anything, or if they can't, some of them go into a state of dormancy,
Right.
where you can't tell if they're a corpse or they're an undead monster. Right, but now you're out here, what are you going to do? Are you going to go back into the gaff? Are you going to... Remember, you've got like the blacksmith's area over here. Do you want to...
Shall we...
Do you want to try and make it all the way to the...
To the Vatican.
Yeah, do you want to go to the Vatican?
Yeah, we need to go and report to the Pope.
Right, here's the thought. If we stay near the water's edge, they don't seem to like the water at all, do they?
No.
So worst comes to the worst, we can throw ourselves in the water. How deep is it? I don't know. Is it fast flowing?
The river
It's deep enough for a big ass boat to go in, and anyone wearing metal armor, it's certainly deep enough to drown in seconds.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll be all right, man. I'm not wearing metal armor.
Yeah, I think I'm just
I
wearing
don't think I can swim.
goat skin on I have not to buy any armor.
Are you wearing goat skin? Yeah. I don't think I can swim either. I thought it was one of the times I'd never need it, like most games.
Yeah.
By the way, is the weather really bad or anything, man? Just for
It's nice, man. It's really nice. You're in Rome. It's beautiful.
Right.
You do note that the hot weather is on the light breeze. There is a bit of a fog of death.
Can I do a bit of streetwise, man, just to sort of see how things are
Yeah.
on the street? What's the word on the street?
You can write many words on the street, man. You can't see any rascals.
Let's prowl our way to the let's prowl our way to the armory.
You're gonna prowl your way to
Right,
the
yeah.
armory. Right, give us some good rolls.
Pa, 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 pa.
That's a bad roll. That's a bad roll.
Yeah, no, we're
No,
skipping
man,
down
sorry,
the
bad
street.
roll, man. Did I just boot and have a metal tankard down the
Yeah,
street?
Llewellyn, I take it. Oh no, you're attempting a proper prowl as well instead of just sliding there.
Well, yeah,
The traditional prowl, man.
how the art of stealth works. It talks about darkness.
Yeah, the art of stealth just say you're doing it.
Oh, right, okay.
And then I'll either say you can, or it's like, no, you're in the middle of a football field with 100,000 people looking at you.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, I'm artily stealthing. Ignore that last roll.
Right, okay, so you're sort of dancing through the shadows cast on the buildings, you're hiding behind things, you've got an eye for this sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're jibbing. Now, you only get, you've just found your corpse dude there. You only get to about here, and your prowls are abysmal. So, unfortunately, you come across a standard nuclear family of zomboids, and they all moan and start to move towards you. So the moan has begun.
Oh, the popping and the wheezing.
What do? Do you try and shift your asses out of there?
No, what
You
we
know, do you
started.
look for an
man,
escape?
we
Do you
did
stop? Do
that,
you think you can take them down quick? What's your...
Yeah, if there's a kids, man, we can take out kids. Take out the kids first. Quick pop.
Yeah.
Zombie kids, man. At the end of the day.
Right, you're going to try and take them out. Okay, give us initiative rolls.
It's what sit with us.
Oh, that was the bad.
Tricks.
Ooh,
Go with us.
22.
Crixus. No, man, he weren't stepping outside. He's got his cudgel and his short sword, man.
Got an initiative of 20.
Get down here, man.
Gonna give him a cudgeling, man. He knew them by their voice.
Ah.
Okay, so LaFrog.
Yeah, I'll just spin the pike round and try and loose one of them of the head.
Great damage, man. You know the pike. You just you spin it round and it, you know, straight through the main body. A little, like a bit of kidney or something falls out the other side, but
Yeah, if it had been an Englishman, he'd have fucked it.
oh, if it was an Englishman, he'd have been dead. Yeah, no problem. Okay, unfortunately, they're ahead of the rest of you. So here's where the grasping begins. LaFrog, you've put yourself front and centre, so 3 of them are going to grab at you. So the first one, Daddy Z. That's a nice casual 20.
Right, Daddy.
Daddy.
Oh,
Right, ooh, Daddy Z's got a grip
Jesus.
of you, man.
Daddy. Cradling me in his arms.
Daddy Z. Daddy Z.
Make it all better, Daddy.
make,
Make the pain go away.
yeah, Daddy Z. He loves to get a grip of people. Let's have a look. Okay, so Daddy Z. Sorry, man, I've just got to remind myself what his crushing grip is. There we go, Sloucher. That's what he's known as. Yeah, Daddy Z. Right, okay. He's got his punch stroke claw attack, so he's going to give you a gentle claw. A gentle claw. Take 15
Okay.
from Daddy Z.
Daddy Z.
Mummy Z. Mummy Z, that's an 11.
Alright. Whistle round, catch her in the chin. Ding. Well,
Beautiful.
catch her in the wrists, I suppose.
I suppose it's the eldest son. He misses.
Oh.
Okay, and daughter Z is just going to move into position to start tearing at Jose. Okay, Jose, it's your attack.
Daughter Z steps forward to challenge me. A rapier through the eye.
To be very careful how you said that.
Right, your rapier just pierces straight through a ribcage and out the back. Nothing. Llewellyn, are you building up a natural bonus to strike, or are you going to jump in and fist some fucker?
I'm actually going to. Can I? Somebody's currently wrestling the frog. Are they?
Yeah.
Can I try and wrestle them off the frog?
I don't see why not. You can step out of a shadow and have a go.
Yeah. How would I do that? Just roll a.
Well, it's literally, I suppose, a surprise attack because you've got your auto stealth on. So yeah, you just appear from the shadow and
Grab him.
you do what you do. What you doing?
I'm gonna grab him in a hold. What holds can I do? Because if I do that, then presumably
You can start working its arm loose.
Well, A, I can start working its arm loose, and B, one of you guys would presumably find it a lot easier to get him in the head, I would imagine.
Yeah, that would be. That'd be pretty helpful.
Choke him as well. Arm hold, leg hold, neck hold. Neck hold. That sounds good. I'll grab him in a neck hold.
Okay. Give us a strike then to...
How do I need to strike it to...
Get the neck. So it's a 17 for the neck, remember?
Right. Okay.
Oh, you grab it around its slimy upper body, man. Its slimy upper body. Right, okay, LaFrog, we're back round to you.
Right, Daddy Z is gonna have his head chopped off, I suppose. Yeah, just the classic. Ooh,
Boom.
Daddy and
Daddy
Z.
Daddy Z goes down, man.
Yeah, that's a critical now.
Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah, so that's just 28. The neck has only got, well, the neck ain't got that. So, the head pops off. Daddy Z goes down. Daddy Z. Okay. Mummy Z. You know, you'd think she'd be outraged, but she seems quite passive.
Mourn
General 15 clawing.
Mourn your husband, you hag.
Sun Z. 11.
Sun Tzu, the art of war.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been studying.
Oh, he has been studying. Your armour, man. Your beautiful armour. 13.
13, you snake.
Daddy Z.
What did he say? 13.
Yeah. Daughter Z. Going to tear Diego's face off. A single rip to the face. Oh, that's just a casual 7. Does nothing to the lithe body of Diego. Jose Diego, it's your retort.
I stab for the eyeball. Prestige. Minimal pop. Gentle pop.
It's a gentle, but it was quite a pop.
Cold.
Yeah, a nice cold pop. Right, bam, as you pop the eye, something interesting for you to learn there. The eye socket that you leave behind as you pull the rapier back with the eye sort of skewered kebab style on it. The eye socket lets out a red glow.
Oh.
So it's like, that's kind of telling you they can see without eyes.
I want to whisk inside, man. I wanted to leave the rapier in and do a bit of a whisk.
Oh, do a bit of wiggling. Yeah, I suppose you flick the eye out. You can pop it back in a sec. Llewellyn.
Llewellyn was
You tried to get him in a neck hold, didn't you? Well, you sort of got your arm around his main body, and then he fell through your body, but the head, you've sort of for a second just got a head.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well. I'm just going to claw hand strike the nearest Mummy Z, why not?
Mummy Z? Where are you claw hand striking? The neck, the body, the brain?
Oh, the neck.
The neck, yeah, it's always the neck.
Always the neck.
Right, that's a good neck attack.
Well, it's a fairly poor.
It's poor damage, but you got the neck.
Yeah.
Okay, LaFrog.
Sun Tzu. He's going to join his father in the afterlife. So just 15. I suppose that misses his neck.
It hits the main body though, and actually damages the main body. So yeah, it's done a bit of something.
Know thy enemy.
Okay, Mummy Z. They're quite brainless, man. So she just continues to attack LaFrog. 13.
Oh.
Sun Z.
Yeah.
A 9. And then Daughter Z. to the face of Jose Diego. 7.
Too live.
The lithe body. Jose Diego.
I strike her through the skull with the rapier. Gadoosh, through the same eyeball.
Yeah, that's
Through the
good.
skull.
That's Daughter Z, isn't it?
Mm.
Okay, yeah. Bam. You punch off a corner of skull, and you can see the brain now's ready to whisk. Going for a whisker. Okay, LaFrog, you 4th.
Sunsi.
Sunzi. No.
Ooh,
Great
Mado.
damage, but, you know, another kidney falls on the floor, but it's just not the right spot.
Has he not cut him in half with that though, man? Jesus.
Oh, Llewellyn, sorry, I just chipped you out of an attack.
No, you swine. I think I was last in the attack order there, wasn't
Yeah, you was. So, yeah, it's all right for you to go now.
it? Right, cool. So, right, who have we got left now? We still got
Mummy Z, Son Z, and Daughter Z.
Yeah, well, it's another claw hand strike to the neck of Mummy Z. It's another sound strike.
Mummy Z. Mummy Z's head falls off.
Nice. That's how
It's
you do it.
over for Mummy Z. Right, okay, so it's just Son Z is going to claw at LaFrog. Ooh, 17.
Oh,
Ooh.
he's on, mate.
Take yourself a quick 13 damage.
Oh, you stinker.
Daughter Z tearing at the face of Jose Diego. 6.
No, it's still too live.
The live body. Jose, you're 4th. Do you get a whisk in there?
Oh, another whisk, man.
Beautiful
Straight.
whisk. Splat, dead. Llewellyn,
Whiskey,
there's only
whiskey.
Son Z left.
Son Z.
Your 4th attack, Son Z.
This is strike to the neck. Oh, it's not good enough, is it?
Not good enough, but you tear at his body, which has already took some damage.
Claw out his liver.
Okay, have you got a 5th attack, LaFrog?
I think I have now, haven't I? Did I get an extra attack?
I think you did. You got an extra attack and crit on 18 and 20.
All right, sweet. Well then, yeah. Sun Z. When you are strong, appear weak.
Son Z dies. So, Son Z's been successfully minced. Right, you put them down, although they were moaning, you put them down. Nothing's coming.
So,
Get back into prowl mode quickly. Give me some half-decent prowls.
I prowl naturally with my incredible prowling instinct.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Right, okay, this is more like it. Right, you get on your toes and you pretty much make it to the, you look around for a bit. There's a lot of buildings there. But you know you're looking for an anvil or a horseshoe. You're looking for something that says metal or what have you. And sure enough, it's the anvil that gives the game away. You see the blacksmiths. How do you approach the blacksmiths?
I think we approach him looking as human as possible, sort of way. Hello, bonjour, bonjour.
Yeah.
Do not attack us.
Okay, so the blacksmith comes out in a full suit of real badass plate armor.
Well, it's very sensible of you to be wearing that armor. There's a lot of crazy zombies around.
Yeah, he comes walking towards you, and you hear the rising moan.
Oh, Jesus, man.
You can see, like, in the visor, you can see there's a couple of fingers have snapped off in the eye socket.
Oh, for fuck's sake, blacksmith!
God.
But he's got a finger in one eye socket. If I pop the other one, that's I can whisk away.
Yeah, we need to get his helmet off.
Yeah.
Right, how are you approaching him? He's let the moan out.
He has let the moan out. The
Yeah,
time.
use your claw to sort of smash his helmet off his head.
Well, I can use my.
I might use my try to sweep his legs, get him on the ground, and then we can.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, give us initiatives. Let's see how you put this
I
together.
can do a sweep as well.
Can I do a withering strike on him with his armor? I mean, how does that work?
What's that? Sorry.
The withering strike, is that still? That's
If you get over his armor,
right.
you can withering strike him.
Right, I see. Yeah, fair enough.
You know, it might be a finger to the armpit or something. Okay, so it's got initiative, but you know, it comes shambling towards the three. You're much faster than it. You can all just move away if you want, but you know, its moan is gonna.
I'm going to try and sweep him with my pole arm. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I suppose you have got range in that regard, haven't you?
Yeah, try.
All right, you're a bit quicker than it. It wastes its first attack, sort of moving into range. So go on, LaFrog. You're next up. Use your pole arm.
Right, this is. Oh, just a 10.
Right, so you swing and bang. This blacksmith, he was a big guy. And this is a big, heavy suit of plate. In fact, you can't help feel that if this guy, now you can see the size of him up close, it seems that their strength pretty much doubles on death. So you can only imagine what this guy, if he touches you, you're going to feel it. Okay, so who's up next? Llewellyn, you rolled 9, didn't you? Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm going to try and wither him.
Okay.
With a withering claw hand strike.
It's not a bad idea. Dink. Jose.
The Witherer. I try and strike through his armor with the rapier, find a gap.
Okay.
With his visor.
What you going for? The eye or something?
Yeah, it's that.
Looks like a good strike.
It's not good enough.
Oh, you're kidding me. Well, this is not good at all.
It's not good enough. This is a hell of a suit this fella's wearing. Right, but you're all close now. So I'm going to roll a d4. 4's a reroll. You're in order. Jose 1, Llewellyn 2, LaFrog 3. 2, Llewellyn. His mighty hammer fist comes raining down upon thee with a 19.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, this attack's called the body popper.
What's it? A parry attack or whatever it is. A combination parry attack.
Yeah, okay.
Can I use me withering strike as a parry attack?
No, I think you've got to put into that properly. If you want to do a parry attack, it is literally parry claw.
Yeah, fair enough. In that case, boom. God, look at that.
And that does cost you an attack, remember?
Yeah.
So, nothing. It just dink. LaFrog.
Right, go for the back of his knees again. Try and sweep him.
Dink. Jose, are you going for the visor socket?
Socket again, man. In you go. Ching. There you go. Through we go.
Beautiful. You slide through. The head takes 14 damage. It's the creature's attack. It attacks at random. Or is it random? You poke its eye. It pokes you with its fist onto your brain. You can see that your skull's just got ever so slightly unknitted, man. Oh, the lithe body, man. Okay, LaFrog.
Stay alive, man.
The back of its knee.
Dink. Jose.
A Papa Whisker.
Dink.
No.
Llewellyn.
Is this the attack that I lost?
No, we're round now. It's another. This is your third attack.
Okay, so, I'm going to try and get him in a hold. I'm going to try and get him in a neck hold. Yeah. Unsuccessfully.
Right.
Bad rolls.
Oh, sorry. No, it's. Oh no, it will because it's a giant one. Sorry. Yeah. No, it has got an attack. So. Oh. LaFrog, are you ready for the body popper?
I'm ready.
Oh, body rocking. It's the 7.
18.
Beautiful. LaFrog, back round to you, your 4th.
I'll just carry the momentum round to the back of his knee.
Dink. Llewellyn, actually, you rolled ahead of Jose. I've done it the wrong way around. Llewellyn, it's you.
Again, I'm going to try and grapple him. Grab him by the neck. Oh, there we go.
Okay, you've got a good hold of his neck. You're sort of just on the back of this giant of a man.
Well, yeah, but,
But
you know.
you're in position, you can start your crush, can't you?
Yeah, I've got good technique, so, you know.
Okay, Jose.
Oh, so
Body pop in, body pop in.
no.
Think. It's out of attacks. LaFrog, you're 5th.
Still going for that back of the knee. Gonna take him out eventually. 16.
You've not sort of got over his armour, have you? It's 16, but you've got over his natural armour. That's a bit of a difficult one, that one. Yeah, no, you know what? The armour's not sort of protecting his joints from bending. I'm going to say he takes a knee.
All right.
Yeah, you knock him down onto one knee. Llewellyn, you're 5th.
My 5th is to, give him a good squeeze. See if I can dislocate some bones in his neck.
Yeah, maybe.
So let me just quickly remind myself what that does. That's going to do 2d6 plus 2.
Right. That's into his neck. Yeah, you feel that if he was human, you'd have probably done something terrible to him. So yeah, that's encouraging. Jose, you're 5th.
Right.
Bink. Jose, you're 6th.
Look him in the eye and stab him through it. There you go, son.
Bink. 18's not good enough.
No.
New initiative. Oh, the mighty one. The blacksmith.
I'm astounded.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
Your initiative tonight has been first class, sir.
Yeah, yes, it's been real good. Okay, get in there, Jean-Michel Malvance and the bar.
Right, so you've got hold of him and he's got a knee. I'm going to try and knock his helmet off with my, just with my pike. So
Beat a 20 and you can blast his helmet off.
Oh, beautiful.
There you go. Boom. Yep, you knock his helmet off.
All right.
So the A out of his head now and neck has dropped to 17.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Okay, nice move.
Yeah, get
Right.
through them, which was a bit of a pain.
The body popper is going to try and, rip one of your legs off. LaFrog.
All right.
No good.
Cool.
Okay. Llewellyn.
Quick squeeze.
You can get another crush in.
It's 5.
Oh, just a cuddle.
It's not bad. It's not bad. His neck's thicker than the standard. Jose.
And a spike.
No good. No good.
And
The frog.
My guy's got his arms around his neck, hasn't he? So I'll just kind of go a chop into him, a thrust into the main side head. Ugh. It's just a 5.
Bink, the body popper. He's going to pop someone's body before he goes down. He's determined. It's a reroll. A reroll. The frog. No, no good. No good. Llewellyn.
Squeeze. Oh, that's a good squeeze.
The bones just crunch and pop and his head gives, and for a second his neck stretches. But as his neck stretches, the life seems to drop out of him.
All right.
I don't like the word seams in that context.
Separate his head from his body.
Yeah, and that's the way forward. Get your rapier under his. I'll pull his helmet off.
His helmet's off. His helmet's off.
Right. In that case, yeah. Remove that.
You're just getting his head off his body.
Basically, yeah.
Clever move. Clever move. Right. Okay. The blacksmith's down.
Do we hear anything? Is there any more moaning, or did we kill him in time?
You killed him in time.
Yeah.
So now it was a full round. And it didn't bring any. So you're beginning to work yourself closer to... Now you've had him for, let's say, 20 seconds. And still it didn't attract.
Well, we noticed it when we were observing them before. What was it? Was it 30 seconds that it took for them to double? So 30 seconds is maybe the magic number.
So you're basically thinking, yeah, if you can take a Mona out in 2 rounds,
yeah,
or a group of Monas out in 2 rounds,
family, the nuclear family.
You're pretty much, you're probably safe.
Cool.
Okay, so you've put this guy down, you get into the blacksmith shop. When you get in there, you see a girl quickly scurry. Leave me alone, leave me alone.
It's okay. We just need you to show me a bow that fits my PS.
What's happened to Daddy?
Oh.
Your daddy is very ill.
You cold heartless monsters.
No.
Oh, no. Sorry
you break
about
into
that.
my daddy's shop and steal his weapons. The first question you ask is, show me a bow. What's wrong with you, monster?
Trust me, it's okay. I was just overcome with violence after having to put down the zombie.
She visibly sort of calms, but she's still concerned. What was wrong with Daddy? Why? What happened to him?
I'm sorry he became the undead. He had to be put down. I'm sorry your family's lost, but trust us, we'll look after you.
Yeah, we know where you can.
We'll take you somewhere safe.
Here.
You've got to get me out of here, please.
Oh, we will. But first, we need weapons.
Oh, of course. Yes. Come into the back.
Yes.
Quick, come into the back. That's where Daddy keeps his Damascus steel.
Damascus steel.
Do not worry, little girl. We will make sure you are safe after this. You will
It's okay.
in vain.
Has anybody got recognised weapon quality?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you
I
will.
have the skill. Yeah, I've just been hoping to use it one day. Oh, look at that. On the ball.
Just
keep an eye out, man.
Just in case. Right, okay. You spot there's a rack of weapons even within this room that look, again, a step up from what he's got in storage. It's like you've sort of took yourself to the highest quality part. So all of the weapons in this room confer some sort of bonus or other, but you seem to have gone to the rack with the most likely best bone
I
eye.
need kind of sort of severing weapon. You know what I mean? It's a dexterity sword. That
So
cuts through
they've got all sorts of things, like for instance, with regards to pole arms, they've got the heads. You know, so you can swap your head out, but they've got staffs separate.
You need a lander skirting, man.
What's that?
The lander skirting is what the Vatican Guard have. Like, you know, like the Swiss, they're like a Swiss guard.
Oh.
And they, I'm trying.
They got nice tassels on them. It's all about the tassels.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Lander skirt.
Okay, so let's have a look at high quality weapons and see what you might be able to pick up here.
Do they have high quality bows?
They do.
Beautiful.
But no, I'll tell you what they've got here. They've got high quality arrows.
Oh, okay.
For bows, you're gonna want
German.
A bowsmith.
Pretty much. I forgot what they bloody called.
Yeah, I suppose a blacksmith isn't who you want making your bow unless you have got an insane PS.
Well, it's not a Fletcher, is it? What is a bowsmith called?
Is it a Fletcher?
Is it a bowman? Or is that those people who fire it, really?
A bowmaster.
About a falchion.
What?
A falchion. Oh, that's a wicked weapon. One-handed single-edged swords of Europe, yeah. Like reminiscent of the modern machete.
That's a good severing device for you.
That's the one.
That
The
does
old
sound
severing.
like a good. Right, let's have a look.
Yeah, a bowyer.
A bowyer.
Worth knowing.
A booyah.
Booyah. That's
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, well.
Okay,
Sorry.
so if you want to open, I can't get it up here. If you want to open Palladium 2nd edition and find the Dwarven and Kobold crafted weapons and armor, and I'll tell you what's available.
All right, I've just haven't found it. Dwarven manufactured weapons.
Okay, what's the best Kobold weapon that's there?
The best kobold weapon would be pole arm. Would be 40 damage.
Does it get any strike and parry bonus?
Parry, up to 4 parry.
Okay. And that's Kobold. What about Kobold swords?
So 3 to damage and 1 to parry and strike.
Okay, so yeah, you basically, these are the finest Kobold crafted weapons.
But not kobold.
No, it's the equivalent. Yeah. So it's this guy. He's worked his Damascus steel. This is one of the finest weapons you can get, but there will be somewhere on the planet where you can just get that bit better. But he's the equivalent. He's the 15th century equivalent of kobold crafted.
Wow.
Yeah, what I could do with is like So
Yeah, you can grab a falchion. That's what did you say it is? Sorry, 1 to strike, 1 to parry, and how many damage?
falchion is 2d6. Jesus. Short sword. Right, sweet. A falchion, and yeah, would it be maximum kobold, is it?
Yeah, maximum kobold. You've gone to the right rack.
So it's 1 to strike and parry and plus 3 to damage.
1 to strike and parry, 3 to damage. That's your falchion.
Okay.
And what's the best pole arm?
I don't know, because I'm looking in a strange book here. I've not got the fantasy book. This is a book of.
Oh, you.
Yeah, it was a. Oh God. So let me try and find it. It's not letting me find any.
I'm feeling a little bit left out here because I've got no bow. Could I?
But do you wear armor?
The armor would be useful.
It would.
So I'm thinking, can I? Well, I mean, I can carry a. I might as well grab a sword. I mean, I can use it. I've not got any great skills with it, but I can use it.
Okay, so pick a sword you choosing. So open 2nd edition.
Yeah.
Pick a sword. Tell me what it is. It's 1 to strike, 1 to parry, and 3 to damage.
Sword. Well, I might as well get it.
I'll tell you what you can get. I'll be generous to you. I've just thought I'll tell you what you can get. You can pick yourself up a Kestis.
Kestis.
It's a spiked boxing glove.
I was thinking something like that. Yeah. That
right, so it won't give you any bonus to strike or parry. At the end of the day, you can't really balance your hands. No. But it will give you 3 to damage.
Ooh.
So you can get yourself some spiked gauntlets.
Ooh, I like that.
That are 3 to damage.
I like the sound of that a lot.
Kestis. So put your Kestis on your sheet. That's what you want.
It is weapons. Weapon name, Kest. How are you spelling that? K. Oops, that's my phone on the floor. Kest. How do you spell that? Kestus?
I think it's CAE. Oh God, I can't remember.
I've written it phonetically.
Fine.
So it's going to do. This is a bit random. So it's just going to do my normal. So I can apply that to my. Can I apply that to my claw?
All your punch and claw damage, yeah.
Yeah, so basically it's just going to give me a bonus.
It's going to give you plus 3 to damage.
Right, okay, 2 to 20. That's awesome.
Yeah, I reckon a Kestis is something you can have. And Lefrog?
Yeah, I still can't get it to open Palladium Fantasy, so what's the best pole arm?
What's the best pole arm, Jose Diego?
What's the best pole arm?
Best pole arm bonuses, sorry. Kobold.
Yeah,
bonuses.
No. I'm there, man. Plus 4 to damage and 4 to parry.
Right, sweet.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
The windmill, man. The impenetrable windmill.
Mm.
Yeah, that is going to make the windmill quite... That's going to be a sick windmill.
Area.
That's going to make your windmill then. That'll up it to 22.
It's pretty sick. Where'd you put weapon bonuses?
In inventory. In the inventory, you can add weapons, which.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So what is that? What type of pole arm? Or is that the bonuses? Sorry to It being dwarven crafted, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, whatever. Which polearm do you want? Do you want to stick with you? What have you currently got? A halberd, or
I think that's what I went for, yeah.
you stick with that if you want, or do you want to go for one of them
Yeah, they're the best, aren't they?
There's a Volge. I think that does the Volge or whatever does 4d6.
Right, cool.
What page are you on? Sorry, there, Jose Diego.
I'm on page 273.
273. Yeah, let me have a quick look because we'll sort out the armor as well. Right, let me have a look. Yeah, the Volge does 4d6.
How's that spelled?
VOU.
Yep.
LGE.
Cool. Right,
The
so
Volge.
Damascus there. Right, it does 4d6. Do you say?
Yep. Plus 4 to damage. And 4 to parry.
All right.
Is there some superior armor in here, did you say?
I'm going to try and look for some superior armor now. Let me have a look. You know what? I'm going to say that there is superior armor. So what do you want to wear up to? Remember, if you wear anything too heavy, it's going to affect your prowl. You know, metal armor does affect prowl.
Yeah, I don't want to affect my prowl. So
So studded leather is normal. It gives you an armor rating of 13.
yeah.
I'm going to argue that this guy can make it with an armor rating of 14.
Okay. That's pretty cool. It says a maximum of 20 in the book, but anyway. But yeah, 14. Okay, that's cool.
And it normally has an SDC of 38. I'm going to say it's got an SDC of 50.
Ooh, that's cool.
So yeah, it's pretty good stuff. What armor do you normally wear, LeFrog?
I think it's half plate. Said.
So yeah, you can grab yourself another suit of half plate, but there is the suit of plate on the dead guy.
Bit creepy.
The plated dead man.
Yeah. I think I might just refresh my half plate.
Half plate. Okay, well there's a superior suit of half plate with an armor rating of 15.
Yeah.
And that's got 70 SDC.
What? Sorry, what did you say my armor was? SDC.
14 AR and 50 SDC.
Hang on, 70 SDC on that armor, did you say?
Yeah.
Right, I've already got 100 on this one.
Oh, it'll be from second edition. Oh no, this is second edition. Oh, God knows where we picked that up from. Give this 100 as well then. I won't knock it down, but yeah, knock the armor rating up one to 15. Oh, hang on, no, you must have been wearing plate and chain, sorry.
Right.
Yeah, okay. If you're swapping out to plate and chain, that's an armor rating of 16 and 120 SDC.
Right, that's cool.
Cool.
Okay, so you've all managed to pick yourself up some nice gear there. There's some other stuff that could be worth grabbing here. You know, you got I mean, you've all got boots and stuff like that, haven't you? Yeah, there's not really much else for you to grab, sorry. I can think of
What is there? Is there some kind of repair kit that could add to general repair?
Oh, have you got general repair?
Yeah, I've got general repair as well. Yeah.
Right. Okay then. So between you, you will be able to knock up some sort of repair kit, but one of you pick and roll 1d4. Whichever one it is, you can roll initiative. Who's grabbing at the repair kit, or whoever's quickest to get to that counter now, just roll 1d4.
Well,
Nah.
we just
Right, that you managed to put together a very high quality repair kit. It'll add plus 15% to general repair.
Nice.
is that just one or one each or
It's just one.
15%?
But you know, if you put it on your mule or whatever, you can use it between you, can't you?
Yeah, I can pass it. You can have a go with my
Awesome. Mule? We have the finest horses. What are you talking about?
We got to get what we can get, man. A good mule, though, man. That's what you want.
Okay, so you've got yourself tooled up. You've managed to pick yourself a repair kit up. You know you've been in here a while, and unfortunately, while you've been rooting through this sort of stuff, the daughter's gone outside.
Oh, what's she done? No.
And she's been hugging her father.
Oh.
And you know, you learn something here. As you get your gear and you're tooled up, you're just about to step outside of the shop when she's been hugging the father, and what she's done is she's grabbed his head and tried to sort of put it all back together to hug him. And just as you step outside the shop, Daddy stands up. She lets out a sort of yelp of, "Oh, Daddy, you're okay!" And he just grabs it, twists it round, and rips it off.
Oh.
And that's where we'll stop this evening.
God. Right.